Today, I am saying goodbye to Think Like a Champion. Think Like a Champion's been a great series on this channel, but today we give it a farewell because it is departing the Poxonlox channel and moving to the Poxonlox Games channel, baby. Think Like a Champion. It's going to be still consistent over on the Games channel. I haven't been using the Games channel a lot, so I want to move it over there. But regardless of that, today we are going to do the final Think Like a Champion on the Poxonlox channel, where we will be playing Striker and Sentry and talking about whether these operators are actually good or if they're actually just a complete waste of a pick. So let's hop into a match, let's talk about it, and let's think like a champion gamer ourselves. All right, here we are in a cheater-free game on Chalet. I did try to play ranked. We did get like 4 cheaters the very first game, so I decided to jump into standard instead, but we are going to be playing Striker and Sentry now. Of course, you can pick any of the secondary gadgets, comboed with any other secondary gadgets. You have 2 secondary gadgets, essentially. I like flashbangs and grenades on Striker. I think this is the #1 combination for Striker because you can self-burn ADSs, nade people out of corners, you can blind people and then nade them if you know where they're at. You do have to still drone. You need the information for these operators to be good. Of course, you can use the EMP hard breach tool combo, but I think the biggest issue with Striker is that they are just a solo operator. Like, Striker is not good. Striker, or either of the crews, sorry, aren't good in competitive, right? Because in competitive, everybody's working so well together that if you are bringing these secondary gadgets, an extra secondary gadget over an operator ability, you are losing utility. You're putting yourself on an instant disadvantage because you are giving up a better ability for a weaker one, right? Like, 5 Grim Bees are going to be better than 2 grenades or 3 flashbangs, or 4 Yin Candellers are going to be better than 3 flashbangs, just straight up. So by bringing weaker gadgets as a replacement for your actual ability, it doesn't make a lot of sense when you can coordinate with all your teammates and work with all your teammates. However, if you're a solo queue and your teammates are completely horrible and you're relying on them, or you don't want to rely on them, then bringing these operators makes a lot of sense because they have that secondary shotgun for destruction and rearrangement of the map and all these other benefits to them. So we'll talk a little more between the rounds about that. For now, let's head to the K9 balcony. Let's work office. Let's see if we can break out into sight early in the round here. If it's free, we're going to use our drones, try to get some info. Just careful of anyone on this doorway. Quick little pre-fire. So I'm going to drone this out, see if... Oh, never mind. I might not drone it out. I'm going to throw 1 flashbang underneath so I don't get shotgun, and then I'm going to shoot the mute jammer. Alright. Turns out there's an ADS. I'm just going to nade it off. That'll get the ADS and the mute jammer, so now I can drone. I can tell there's a few dudes on this doorway. I'm going to hold the pixel on them and just hopefully not get absolutely slammed. Oh my gosh, I have not played in a while. That was terrible aim, obviously. Now I can use my... Oh. I was going to say I could use my flashbang to get in here and blind this guy. This guy probably has a shotgun on mute here, so I'm going to back up. Oh, shot through the window. 9 bullets. I don't have to reload quite yet. There's a Valkyrie here, it sounds like. Might be on the shield. I'm going to flashbang the shield and nade it. I'll get rid of the shield. Mute was in sight, I believe. So I'm going to just walk in. It's a 5v1. Everybody's going to walk at him. You want to just walk at him together. We're all playing the same game, you know? Oh, he was top fire. That was the guy shooting at me. Okay. I thought it was Valk, but I guess Mute brought the MP5, which is strange. Normally, Mute should be running the shotgun because the shotgun is just so freaking good. Got the team ace there. Hell yeah. W. Let's switch it up. Like, for the basement, we could run EMP hard breach charge. My issue with the EMP hard breach charge is very easy to counter, right? Bandit tricking counters it. Cage tricking counters it. So it's just like I don't love it because even though you are being self-sufficient as a breacher, it's still not reliable if the other team is playing it well. I would much just prefer Maverick. I think Maverick is much better. You can catch people off guard. It's a lot quieter, but you can still make the holes and make the lines of sight to add pressure. Compared to the hard breach tool, like, even pushing through the hard breach tool is not great. So I honestly don't really love this combo. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's so good, you can be your own breacher. But at the same time, I just think Maverick is better in almost every circumstance compared to this. Or, you know, you have one other teammate and you can run Thatcher and Striker, and then that way you're able to counter cage tricking as well. It doesn't counter bandit tricking, but You need 3 people to counter bandit tricking unless you're bringing Mav and Thermite or something. Here he is placing his bandits, but I'm not 100% sure that he's going to not trick. So what I'm going to do is I can counter bandit trick on my own here if they don't have a Jaeger or anything blocking the drone hole like a Lamai or whatever, because I can nade the bandits off and nade again as I'm placing the Heartbreach tool, and that way he's not able to trick. So this is a situation, like a very rare situation where it's unique and it's actually useful. So I'll go to the drone hole, I'll nade the bandits off, I'll nade again, place my other Heartbreach tool. Now this is using all my utility, but I am getting the wall open in return, so it's a pretty decent trade. Now I could also just play Maverick and then just make some sneaky holes, but okay, get that off, throw another one, and it's Caded as well. So we killed Bandit, but there's also a Cade and a Tubero, so there's nothing I can really do about that. We'll take the kill, though, with the double nade. I don't think he was expecting a second one. Now, the other Cade Claw is going to be... Cade Claw's going to be here, so I'm not going to worry about it. Even with the EMPs, he was there for the trick, so the EMPs going to work, because I would have EMP'd the bottom, see is still electrified, maybe EMP the Cade at that point. I'm just going to hop in here. A lot of people don't play up here, so I should be able to kind of walk down the staircase on them. I'm going to be careful, though. Keep my sights up. Check my angles. I don't want to get folded. And what I can do is I can hop down on this Cade. I hear him here. Get the claw off. Hop out. Go open the wall. There's another guy upstairs. That was scary. Now they do have this Tubero still. Never mind. He's dead. Absolutely clapped the other team. Now I could drone right here. But again, that 5v1 situation. If my teammates are walking at him, I should too. Turns out he was upstairs, so not a big deal, but we eventually did get that wall open in the end, so hey, I guess it worked out. Big ban wave. Lots of people banned, but unfortunately not anywhere near as many people banned as the amount of people cheating, so it's not super helpful. So what can we do now? Now, they are probably going to go top floor again. We could do like a hot breach strategy with Striker, like hot breach the big window, or we could run claymores and smoke grenades and maybe try to repel in the front. Like, I really feel like there's a lot of situations where Striker just doesn't make sense because you can bring another operator to do that job. Like, if I want to run claymores and flash, or let's say I want to run breach charges and flashbangs, right? I could just run, or even claymores and flashbangs. If I was going to run claymores and flashbangs, I could just run Nomad, because Nomad has 3 air jabs, which are essentially just better claymores, and 3 flashbangs. Like, she has the same thing but better. So there's some utility that's just like, it's just better to bring someone else for. Even in the case of like the hard breach tools and the EMPs, if there was a hard breacher hard breach tools and the grenades, like last round, if there was a hard breacher who also has grenades, it just makes more sense to run that hard breacher, right? Like if Thermite had grenades, Thermite charges are just better than hard breach tools. So any situation where I want to run something with like hard breach tools with flashes or smokes, I should just run Thermite, because Thermite's hard breach tools are better. Like if I want to run hard breach tools and flashes, just play Thermite. If I want to run hard breach tools and smokes, just play Thermite. So there's all these situations where you could just play another operator, and I do have like a big graph thing. I was going to make a video on it. Let me know if you want to actually see that video, because I did break down like every combination and why you should or shouldn't use it. Even like, is there a grenade / claymore operator? Gridlock. I could just run gridlock with frags if I wanted to do this, right? Because gridlocks are just going to be better than the claymores. Now we are playing Striker today, so I'm going to do this still. I'm going to go big window with the claymores, unless it's like a very specific circumstance where you think that the claymores would be better than gridlock's utility. In this case, they might be. Like, I could put a claymore straight into this doorway, so if they rip it down, they're just instantly going to die. So that's one situation. Where's my drone? Oh, it was in trench. Or if I want to go solar repel, I can do the same thing. And I can use the nades to kind of do some sound cover and go in. My knock is down here, so I should be chilling, but we'll take a drone and check it out. Open this window up just to get my drone in and see what's going on. Oh, never mind. That guy is gone, so we're chilling. He's dead now. Solar stairs, close. I can probably repel him.
Good call.
Save my teammate. Alright, so we're gonna go in off the nade here. And my team is absolutely wiping the floor with them. Love to see it. Okay. Okay, they have 1 kill in 3 rounds, so obviously the other team's a little worse right now. They're just getting absolutely slaughtered. However, you know, I think we're still making some decent things. We're doing some decent things with the recruits, right? So now we're on defense. A lot of people really like that C4 proxy combo. This is one of the better combinations, I'd say, just because you can get a kill off it. However, I see some serious issues with the proxy nitro cell combo. I prefer to run impacts in C4 and only use striker when they're playing heavy shields and just counter shield play. I think that's probably the only good purpose for Sentry, is like to counter shields. Other than that, I would just rather have a different operator with better utility, straight up. I would rather bring Valk with C4 than C4s and beepers, because those Valk cams are going to be a lot more useful for other things as well, rather than just one C4 kill. And the other thing about the C4 beeper combo is that if they don't come where that C4 beeper is set up, you have now lost all of your utility. Your primary ability and secondary utility is completely wasted, because you're investing all of your utility in this C4 combo actually working out. And if they don't come there, it's not going to work out, right? Plus, if you're doing this, you can only really put down one beeper, because if your other beeper goes off and you blow C4, you're going to waste your C4, because you're not going to know which beeper it is, because you're going based off the points, or you're going off the sound, and maybe you're just confused a bit. So it's definitely not like super reliable, I would say, but we are going to try it regardless. So I'll put my beeper here. I mean, you could do like something where you put two beepers, just so you know, like if they break one, and then I can put my I can put my C4 underneath. I can play underneath to kind of guard my C4 as well, so they don't shoot it. Probably put this like, I put it like here, because that desk one will probably go off first. So if they do hop in there, I will probably get a kill. But if they don't, again, all my utility is being committed to it, and you can see they're doing solar side. But if I'm Valk in this situation, I have a cam solar, I can have a cam office, and I can do the same thing with my C4 underneath and just wait for them to hop in, get off the cam, and blow it, because the timing is still going to work out in my favor for that. Sounds like that was mud window. I'm going to go give it a quick peek. It was not. It was probably glass here. It was probably ivy window. So here we don't have to worry about library too much, because we do have those beepers. We definitely need to stay alive at least, just in case they do come that side. And then I can just kind of play solar. So I kind of have library locked down. I will get the points on my screen if the beepers go off, so I can use that to my advantage to blow that C4. I feel like it's something they might change in the future. I'm reloading. But we'll have to wait and see, just because it is like, it's kind of like when Thunderbird came out and she had a C4, you could place a C4 under Thunderbird, give the Thunderbird to the other team. They'd actually run into it to get the health. It goes off, you see the points, you blow a C4. It was a really nice trick. They got rid of it though, or maybe they got rid of the fact that you can, well, she doesn't have C4, that's the biggest thing. But they changed it so that didn't work anymore. I have no idea where this last guy is. He's probably gonna get absolutely clapped.
Bro, you're a soulless. How the fuck you died with a claymore?
He's got a point. He's got a point. The other thing that's nice about these operators too is they have these secondary shotguns, so you can do like the site setup and always make sure you have a good site that you want. But at the end of the day, I do think the other operator abilities are just better. They're just better. I'm gonna kill this guy. All right, there it is. GG. Again, that C4 did nothing, but hope you guys learned something. We will see you for more Think Like a Champ on the Games channel. If you guys haven't, go subscribe over there, because these videos will be over there from now on. And then we're going to stick to some more thorough, well-planned videos over here. So have a good day, guys. Thank you for coming. Go grab your control. Go grab your charm. Peace out, boys.